Alright, one last shot at this. I have recorded this twice. As you can see, I got 15 of the 20, whatever they're called. I don't know. I just want to record this game. The mouse out of there. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Press start, the escape key, or it just shows you the map. Okay, so we got our crucifix. This is Amy's favorite tree. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looking like it's dying. All the needles are falling back off and its bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She is totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's a good thing that she found something she's passionate about, but I've also gotten ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. It seems like the stream's working this time. I hope so. Okay, so we got the well, which is up here. You're invited. Come celebrate Nate and Justin's 6th birthday. Saturday, May 3rd, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Directions: turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. Okay, so we gotta get into the house, but the key is over in that abandoned house to the upper right. I'm sure I'm gonna miss more notes. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off the Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel road that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Alred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw the old shed off to the right of the path. Father Alred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with the elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. So, the house is empty, and I'm kind of wondering if somehow the family got mixed up in the, got mixed up in the ritual, and that's why they're not here. Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought that it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went with them to look at the dead deer, it was pretty gruesome. It was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. So they did have their birthday party. Okay, I'm tired and I'm just blowing through this stuff, and I've played this 3 times and I'm still just picking up new stuff. Am I going the right way? I don't remember. I think it's this way. Maybe? Okay, yeah. So we go straight from here to get to the house. Honestly, the way that this is laid out and the confusingness of it kind of actually reminds me of E.T. for 2600. I know everyone hates that game, but I actually really like it. Once you figure out how to play it, it's really fun. It's fun to just sit down and beat when you're like sitting at home one night. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us on the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Maybe a possessed child. So there's Bob, Amy, and Mom. I can never remember her name, if it even shows it. Maybe that's Molly? I don't know. So here's a picture that Nate drew. Very beautiful, posted on the fridge. I don't, is there anything in these rooms? There's nothing in this one, I don't think. Unless it's something I'm missing. And then here we see the spirit oppressing us. Can't go to the attic yet, so basement first. You have to kind of defeat Amy to unlock the attic. I never tried going up here. Is this actually like a pathway? Oh, it just leads to the same place. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religion. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about the time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him that we could pray to God, and that he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that, but we invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Leighton. Another character. Genuinely, I can't remember who all these people are. Wait, don't. Gotta get this. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside of Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Alward asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything from down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Alward lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. A very suitable way to end a letter to a family member. Makes sense. Hey.
He is here.
Is that... How the fuck did I get up here? I guess the only one who thought to check in the attic. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances, she spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. So that's kind of like a hint that we just raised the crucifix. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Amish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would have rather have a phone instead, Or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. I still don't know what the fuck the clinic is. Okay, so you gotta pick the right one of her once the four appear. I don't feel safe in my home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. Okay, so I thought we had to go downstairs, but I think it, on my second playthrough, I found out I think you just have to, like, defeat her a certain amount of times before the door opens. So see, I'm kind of just guessing which one is her. She never seems to appear in this room, though. Oh, there, my controller's rumbling. Jesus Christ. Probably one more time. She will fucking murder you too if you don't get it right. Last time I was like walking through the whole house, and then I figured out you can just do that. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior, father, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house, and her own parents, with their own. I have to go back to that house, and the nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry. John. Another person to remember. What is this?
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's died, priest.
I ain't scared of that guy. He will kill you. I didn't know you could just actually just stand there and do that though. This is the fun part. Oh, and dodge. And dodge. This is basically like a Dark Souls fight, and I just kill it. Except you die in one hit. Hey! I hope if I don't die, I get an achievement for not dying. Oh no, no, I can't figure out which one. Ah! I'm killing it, dude. But she always murders me at this part. Right? See, like that. Okay, I'm fucked. That's great. That's great. Okay, down and over, because she lands right here. I think I've about got this pattern down. About. Ooh. I'm too close. I'm too close. She goes over here now. Oh shit! I got in the barrier again. No, I got it. I got it. Check this out. God, that was so close to the barrier. Sometimes it matters and sometimes it doesn't seem to matter. I don't quite. See, I'm in the barrier and she's not attacking me this time. Okay, wait. Now she goes up here. The last part is hard. Oh, what the fuck? See? It wasn't even next to me. Okay. I got it. Just gonna go in the middle. Stay away. Now she goes over here, so I gotta get high. Man, she's extending that far. Okay, this is the fun part, because she goes all over the place. Oh, no. Damn, that was awesome. I didn't die that whole time. Okay, so what I found out in my other 2 playthroughs is that this game has multiple endings. So kill her. And what I was thinking about doing is shooting her in the picture. Which seems stupid. But I think it might work, but I'm just gonna do the ending I got last time. Which takes me a minute. As long as I can shoot him and not miss. Which I haven't yet, but we'll see as I do my little jig with my giant cigarette. And ready. Got him.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
So ending 5 of 5, when faith endures. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by the motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle, and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains had told them that they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, the police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said the Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or an exotic pet that escaped from its owners or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. And that's it for Chapter 1. So, next time I will be playing Chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I can keep playing this game without my stream messing up every time. Thanks for watching.